Hello everyone, this is Zjacky and she wants to have a new hairstyle. So she wants to have a V-bob, not too short, and a nice pony and then a nice color. You can leave your head on, now you can take your head off. Okay, as always start with protection. This is a head hairstyle. Created by a head. It's a nice head, by the way. Okay, I start with wetting the hair. You have to see where the fall of the hair is. And I see it has a lot of over length. And we leave it at the front a bit, like this. And we go up on the back, and then I'll show you where I go in to make the perfect bob. Because the lines of the bob always created by the skull and the skull bone. Okay, what you see is we want to create a V-bob. So the center line of the bob lays here, and I want to get out there, and the same on the other side. So I create first a basic bob, not more, not less. Take off some hair so I know where I have to work on. Create the same thing on the other side. Work out. To create that bob. So that's the first part I do. Now I'm going to work it out. Okay, finding the center line of the skull and set the hairs aside and leave only the neckline over. Cut my first baseline. Kan ik dat nog heel in beeld brengen? Zie ik mijn arm erop zitten, vind ik ook zo lelijk. Het is moeilijk als je zelf filmt, hè?
Ja, klopt. Dan kan je nooit echt...
Nee, ik kan nooit heel vrij werken.
Nee, je kan niet nu tijdens dat je knipt en aanpassen, maar...
The second layer is a little bit longer because now I get to get the fall into the hair. Connect it to the baseline on the center of the skull and work it out in more V. And I love my Kiona Cobalt scissor because it's a very sharp scissor, works very nice. Even when you cut in your fingers, it's a nice, nice thing because it heals very quick because the sharpness of the scissor makes it a wonderful cut. Klinkt goed, hè? Get to my third layer, finding the center line again, and connect it. Coming to my last layer, and I work only with the part behind the ear, not in front of the ear, because that I do later. I cut it from the side, and then I can control it better. Pull it back again and connect it. Go to the center line again. Leave it a little bit longer, the same I did on the other side. Find the connection on the center line of the skull. Create my first V on her right side. Take only the part in front of the ear, behind the ear, sorry. Take the part on the right side and on the left side. Control if they have the same length, and they have. So that's good. Then I know I'm doing a right job. Take on the second layer. put it over the center line, connect it, can only the hair behind the ear. And you see how wonderful the fall of the hair is, because I just have to take off small parts of the hair to create the perfect line. So her natural lines are in the same line as what I'm cutting now. And that makes it a wonderful bob afterwards. Lay it softly down and adjust small parts of it. Lay the hair over the skull bone. Turn it to the back. And just cut off the ends of it. This is the same line as a chin line, so that's the line I have as a baseline for what I use. My fingers always stay in that line, because that's also the same line as the skull bone. Okay, the same I do on this side. Put the hair to the back, hold my fingers in the line of a chin line. And making a video on your own is very difficult, because you have to watch what you're doing. I have to tell you in English, and I'm still a Dutchman, what I'm doing. I don't want to make it too complex, because then a lot of people all over the world don't understand a thing about what I'm saying. And I have to work all together. It's a lot of work to do. Lay my fingers on the nose, between the eyebrows and the nose bone. Get to the sides, don't pull too hard. Work till I find the sides of her hair. Same I do on the other side. Most important is that you don't pull too hard. Lay the hair in a free line, connect it. The only thing I have to do now is to control the upper hair, so that's what I'm going to do. Take the hair up, and just on top of it, take off slightly the ends of her hair, not too much, just the midline. So I'm certain that I cut all the hair. So I'm back. I created the color from Lakme, and collages from Lakme. It's a wonderful color. So I used the 400 plus, and I used to create some color in it, a shine, a 450. It's a little bit mahogany, but just only a little bit. I think about 10% of the color is that, and I used 6%, and that is 20 volume. I just start on top. That's the easiest way to create color on the head. And lay parts over to the other side. So I work the color in. Color is on. I just carve it through the hair. So make sure that there's no places I've left over without color. Close the plastic foil. And then we're ready to heat it up. Klinkt ook goed. Back. What I use now is Power. It's a foam from Lakme. It's a wonderful foam. It smells like spring. It's always nice to work with it. I massage it into the hair. Take a comb it through the hair. And now I'm going to blow dry it with a big brush. And afterwards I roughen it a little bit up. so far blow drying. Just need a little bit hairspray, not too much. It's also from Lakme, the same line. Create some volume in it. And this is my new hairstyle for Zjacky. A nice natural V-bob. Okay, Zjacky, you may show your V-bob to you and the rest of the world. Thank you for being a model.